Hi, you're watching the Savera and I'm Shafali. A judge has given the US government a day's notice to come up with answers regarding the detention of an Indian academic whose deportation was temporarily blocked. Federal Judge Patricia Tovial Gills on Thursday ordered government lawyers to explain why Badr Khan Suri was moved from a detention facility in Virginia, where he lives, to Louisiana and to Texas after his arrest in March. Immigration authorities want to deport him because they allege that he has links to Hamas, which the US has declared is a Palestinian terrorist organization. He is a postdoctoral fellow at Georgetown University in Washington. Gills, who had earlier stated his deportation, was hearing an appeal by Suri's lawyers to bring him back to Virginia and stop his deportation. Government lawyers want the case against his deportation moved to a court in Texas, where he is now held. Suri's lawyers fear that he is in a greater risk of being deported because the courts in Texas are considered more conservative and could be sympathetic to the government. Gills raised questions about the claims of overcrowding in a Virginia detention center for moving him to a Texas facility where he was given a cot in a TV room, where he had a room to himself in Virginia. She asked, "Are they moved like that in the middle of the night? Is that normal?" Suri has a PhD from New Delhi's Jamia Millia University and was teaching a course on majoritarianism and minority rights in South Asia in Georgetown University. He is married to a US citizen whose father, Ahmed Wusif, was an advisor to the Hamas-run administration in Gaza, creating a link to Hamas in the view of the government. Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin accused Suri of dismantling Hamas propaganda and promoting anti-Semitism on social media. There has been an outpouring of support for him, including from some Jewish religious leaders who wrote a letter supporting him. When his case was being heard in the Alexandria court, his supporters held a demonstration outside to demand his release. Democratic Representative Don Beyer, a Democratic member of the Virginia State House of Representatives, who addressed the protest, said, "It is conspicuous when someone can be kidnapped without reason, without acknowledgement, without charges." President Donald Trump's administration has said that it was pausing the deportation of students caught in the deporting tournament for having committed even minor offenses. But it does not seem to apply to these already deportation procedures like Suri. A judge in Vermont state ordered on Wednesday the release of a Palestinian student with a green card who led to anti-Israel protest at Columbia University pending the final decision of his case.
Masked federal agents abducted Badr outside our home in Virginia. His unjust and illegal arrest has turned our life upside down. Our 3 children have not seen their father for 44 days. They have only seen him on a screen wearing a red uniform used for those considered the most dangerous people in detention center. Our very young twins are not aware of what's going on. They just want their father to come back. But our oldest have a sense. He cries all the time and tries to hide his tears from his sibling. After his arrest, Badr, who suffered from claustrophobia, was shackled and transferred between 5 different facilities across 3 states. He was denied food and water to break his Ramadan fast and spent 2 weeks in a room with no beds and the TV blurring 24 hours. He is now locked up in Texas, 1,500 miles away from us. Why is this happening to him? Why is the Trump administration persecuting him? Because he fell in love and married to a Palestinian. Because he dared to express his belief in nonviolence. And because he spoke out bravely against the genocide of my people in Gaza. The Trump administration says that he is a threat to the foreign policy of the United States. Well, this is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. But there is a man of peace who loved peace and studied peace. He's a scholar who loves his books and teaching.
That's all for now on this update. Stay tuned to the Savera, download the app and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube.